This meeting is being recorded.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with yes. And what was triangulation of methods used to advantage? I would say yeah.
Because we're gonna do the questionnaire. Are we gonna do observation too, beside having people self-reporting to us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have the yearly exam to work with,
Yeah.
and then the self-reporting.
Mm-hmm.
Are they self-reporting about like doing breast exams like on themselves regularly, or is this just at the yearly appointment?
I think that we should obviously we should encourage them to report.
You're frozen.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this is like too specific, because we keep saying like to report any like signs and symptoms and to like report all this stuff. If we should just like make up a like app or something, you know, how like that they can like use when they do their mental
that's a
breast
good
exam.
idea.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Just so we have something like valid that we can say like what they're reporting to.
And it could be like kind of interactive, like,
Yeah.
you know, like kind of more fun, not just like words. Like if you have these symptoms, like how all the nursing videos we watch are.
Yeah. So I feel like that would be an easy way, and like we can make it super like simple, and it might be easy because we don't really know like how, I mean, I don't really know the exact word, but like not everyone knows how to use like crazy like integrative apps. So it could be like a super simple app for them. And like I feel like not everyone wants to pick up the phone and call to like report things, because I wouldn't want to do that. So I feel like having the app might be good to like remind them every month too.
Yeah, that's true.
And
so we should do. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Will we send them a reminder through the app so they can answer the questions?
It would, it could be like
And
a reminder of this happening. Yeah, that's a good idea.
They would have to be
They'll
told,
probably
but
be more
notifications
likely
on.
to do the study.
Yeah, I agree. If they like have the reminder pop up on their phone, they could just put in like their period cycle, because the breast exam is going to depend on that. And then like every month they'll get the update just to like fill out the brief thing. Yeah.
And it could have instructions on there, like if like how to do a breast exam if they like aren't sure or forget. That's like just like little tips, things that they could like. And then I don't know if we would be able to with the app, but if we were the creators of it, would we be able to gather any of the data off that app, or is that something?
I think I think
that.
I totally think so.
That would be really easy.
Yeah,
because we could also be where they're doing just
we have to ask for more money from the NIH.
True. Before we skip ahead, I was just gonna say two things. We have like the app, so we have that for like self-reporting anything, like at any time, like whether it's like the self-exams after like your period. Yeah, exactly. The health checkups, whether they're like stuff has changed, but also we have the actual concrete appointments where like a physician and a nurse kind of like what was I gonna say, like not observe, like do a physical, I guess, too. So that therefore like it's two sides of like observation, if that makes sense.
Great idea.
I feel like they can also do their like, and when we said we wanted them to have the annual like survey just to have data about their lifestyle and stuff like that, could all just be like answered in the app.
Yeah, true.
Download
exactly.
Absolutely.
Want to come say hi?
And they could like record their weight right on there. I don't know how often how would we want them to be weighed? Like once a month, once a week?
I think they can do it with like after the breast exam every month.
Yeah. Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
Hey, Charlotte.
What's going on?
You say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
So cute.
I think that the yearly reports should be, or Should we have them be yearly or should we have them be like monthly? Like just a check-in? Because if it's yearly, we have the yearly like check up with a physician and like a nurse. So they're going to be getting their height and their weight, but also like things could change in under a year. So should we
Yeah.
have that just be a portion of self-report or both?
Yeah, I feel like we could do I feel like the monthly breast exam, like when they get the notification to do that, that's when maybe they can be asked if they have like any change in signs or symptoms and then like can explain or whatever. And like they can always have access to the app if they wanted to like put it in there. And then I feel like the yearly physical is kind of when there's like blood work and all that stuff done.
Yeah.
And the check-in can be like automated. Like I remember when I got my COVID vaccine through like my work, I would get these like, it's time for your
Yeah, that's what
check-in,
made me
and
think of it.
and it was like,
yeah.
how do you, I think it's for data. So I was, that
Yeah.
kind of made me think of it. So it could be sent right to them and it's like, it's time for your monthly checkup. And then they just answer a few questions and press submit. And then we would get that data.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What did you say, Izzy, about the doctor's appointments? Are you saying you'd schedule it through the app or just have a doctor to answer questions?
I think, well, the schedule through I think using the app for anything we possibly can is good because we can do reminders and whatnot. But I was saying that the yearly appointments with the physician and nurse and everything like that, I was just saying those could be yearly and the app could be more like for anytime self-reporting. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, they can all be used in conjunction anyway, because the more data we have, the better. We just have to make sure that everyone is reporting on the same frequency. You know what I mean? I feel like we can move to the next question.
Yeah, definitely.
If self-report, did the researchers make good decisions about the specific methods used? So I feel like that kind of just goes with what we were saying.
Yeah.
I think that, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think it just like, I feel like it's kind of answering what we just said, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
You can type that one.
If observational, which we're also doing, did the report adequately describe what the observations entailed and how observations were sampled? Wait, I have to read that again.
If observational, is our study observational?
Yeah, it's both observational and self-report.
Okay. Did the report adequately? So it's, I guess it's, I'm interpreting as it's asking like what our sample population is reporting to us. Was it accurate in terms of what we sampled and what we wanted to sample?
Yeah.
Or was it like off?
I think yes. I basically think that they're asking kind of like, did we receive what we were looking for in terms of data?
Yeah. Ours is very specific in terms of what we're wanting them to report to us. So I think so.
Wait, I don't know what else to say for that. I'm just gonna say our sample population provided, or are we saying this in the past tense? Provided.
Yeah. Because I think it's like that section of the, if I'm thinking of like how the research articles are, like when they reflect back on that. After
yeah.
Is the report like what we would hypothetically be getting through the app?
Did the report adequate? Yeah, that's, yeah, I think so.
Yes, but
like if it generated a report, if we had an app that generated a report.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think yeah.
Provide like a monthly report to us about like stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I can type that one. So we would just say. Yes.
She also said in the Zoom about like to include in the methods about how we are going to keep the people, how are we going to keep them like for testing, and she suggested the like money incentive. So should I add under 2 that we could like offer them like $100 stipend every year that they come in for, when they come in for their checkup or something?
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel
$100
like-
is adequate because it's really not that much they have to commit to. It's
Right.
Yeah.
Because most of it's stuff that they would likely be doing already.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would it be like a direct deposit thing, or would it be like they would actually get physically mailed a check, or am I
think
getting
y-
like way too
I think
specific?
usually it's a check.
Okay. I'll say $100 check.
And do we have to go, like when I ask the question, like how do we plan to get people involved? Do we have to explain how we would go about getting funding from the NIH, or is that way too specific? Or just say we would get funding from?
Wait, for what part?
For the incentives, like to pay them $100 each person a year, like that's a lot of money for 5,000 people. So
I think we can just say that
we
getting funding from the
NIH.
what's it called? The thing. No, not the NIH. The whatever it's called. I'll look it up.
Because I wrote it down. She said funding from the NIH.
Oh, wait,
So-
maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Funding. Not a, sorry, I'm thinking of approval.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Funding from the NIH. Yeah, I think we can just say, because usually to do a study like this, you need funding.
Mhm.
I think, you know.
Can you guys just read number 4? I think if that sounds okay, I could change it, but
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
okay.
And then also, we can say, by using like this data collection procedure, we're both getting self-report and getting like accurate data collection based on like a physician and RN examination. Just, do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because it's like someone who
Collection procedure. We're
method.
getting both self-reported data and
kind of like accurate medical data collection, if that makes sense, because it's like
collection
we have medical
through-
professionals
yeah,
examining as well.
medical. Okay. Perfect.
For the last 2 questions, just yes or no.
I know. So reliability is like, can we like
Can we
replicate?
trust? Can we replicate?
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
validity
we
is
have
kind
to
of like,
kind of trust the people. Like it's just like a
yeah,
honesty system.
yeah.
I think
I guess we have to, right? If we do all these screenings and have them do a self-reporting and follow-up visits, I mean, I guess we have to.
yeah. Because honestly, too, I think that the main kind of like essence of our data is coming from their use of oral contraceptives and their check-ins with a physician, because the self-reporting is like just helpful data. Like granted, like we're really including it, but the kind of like quantitative data I feel like is coming from the actual examination with a physician. Do you know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
other self-reporting things are like helpful factors.
Yeah, like if they have change in symptoms that report on the app, they're going to go see their doctor, you know?
Mhm.
So
And I also think that reliability, it's mean like if another like researchers want to do the same research, can they follow what we did
Yeah,
to
could it
produce
be
the same results.
Could it be replicated or not? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, could it be replicated?
Which I think it could be. And then if there was some way that, they reflected on ours and saw it could be improved like slightly, they could do that.
Mhm.
And then validity is kind of like, is our study actually measuring what we intended to study? And I would say yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
think
know
it's
how it couldn't.
pretty It's more kind of results really.
She freeze again? Is that me?
I can't hear anybody. I can hear you more.
Okay, yeah, I think. You
I think she froze.
Oh wait, am I still frozen?
No,
No,
you're good
you're
now.
good.
You
Back.
froze for a second.
What did you hear?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I just said the validity meaning, like, does the result that we produce, is it frozen again?
No,
No.
you're good. You're
Oh, okay. Is
Right.
the results that we produced like actually accurate based on like what kind of like, do our results really represent the incidence of breast cancer for oral contraceptive users?
Mhm.
That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So both of the answers are yes.
Yeah.
What should we add on to number 5?
Say why it's a reliable study.
Uh,
I mean, but
think-
also just to like question 6, did the report offer evidence of validity? So, I mean, it does and it doesn't, because like there could be other factors that lead
Yeah.
to breast cancer, and it doesn't have to be based off of the oral contraceptive use. Like, but I don't even know how you would prove that, like it's source. So it's like a really
Yeah.
hard question.
Yeah.
honestly,
I feel like
go
go
ahead.
ahead. I feel like in a way, just like what comes with any study like this, there's going to be a level of like
Mhm.
invalidity that we can't really like touch on, because we just at the end of the day we can't control every single aspect
Yeah.
of
You're right.
the participants' lives or like their genetic makeup. So I feel like I don't know how to put that into words, but I just feel like there's always going to be some level that is going to make it like not 100% valid, no matter how specific we make the study.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
Like at some point, I feel like it's like we're only so far advanced in society in science right now. So like there could be something out there, but we just haven't been able to identify it in any study yet.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think-
good way to put it, to like give an actual reason.
So I think like as far as what we have to use for our study, our results are accurate, you know?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I feel like that's definitely for 5. I feel like everything we're doing is, I feel like as much as we possibly can do to make it super reliable,
Yeah.
especially with the app that we just thought of.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
it's
and
very,
especially
like,
because Dr. Pierce was saying like people might like we get bored with stuff and we fall off. Like the app might
Mhm.
make it not fun, but like, hey, here's a daily reminder, and
Right.
yeah,
it's not something
just like
that
the
just feel like-
simplest and quickest way for someone to
yeah.
interact with it.
Wait, I don't know how to phrase what I just said. And I feel like it's saying advancements in science. Like science is such a broad term. Like what am I supposed to say?
I feel like you can say advancements, like we're utilizing like all that we know that we have like access to, and just like where we are with the advancement and like like I feel like research in general or something.
Yeah. Research.
There's always going to be some type of limitation that
Yeah.
causes like some degree of invalidity, because we just don't have control over every little thing.
Do we think we need to say any more for number 5?
No.
I did 2. I feel like it was very similar to 1, but if you guys want to just look it over and see if we need to add anything.
Number 2, you said?
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's all about making them want to do it. And like by
Yeah.
reading this, like I would do this
Yeah.
if this was a real study.
Yeah, an
Yeah,
extra
especially the
$100
money.
Get
a year
$100
for not
every
doing a
year.
whole lot.
Yeah, the money is like
Yeah.
like a broke college student or
Mhm.
nursing students. Like, okay, I can
Mhm.
make some extra money.
Yeah. And like it's actually like a good way to like look at your health.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have people like all over you.
Yeah. And I mean, some women probably don't see the doctor as much as they should. So it's kind of like they have to at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
true.
Cool.
And that's so true because Nick, not only are they getting the $100 of an like as an extra, but like the study is providing them with a doctor that like maybe they didn't have, or
Yeah.
not that they didn't have, because I said we're screening out for people who didn't regularly see a doctor, but like
Right.
you know, a good doctor that
maybe
they're-
more education. Like I
Yeah.
can be like, say like, I don't do annual breast exams on myself or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Mhm.
like, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying it might also be an incentive for women to do more things for their health. Like you
yeah,
said.
like take control of their health. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like this
Okay.
is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Think I can stop recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.